Baseball now on the show as you get a look there at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. Stay tuned for Nationals baseball next. Richie Arroyo gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, he pitched into the 5th inning last outing. I think we've got to get more. I want to see more of this game. If he's able to go deeper, keep his team in it, and maybe walk away with the win. That's what I'm looking for in this game.
Stepping in, Ray Palacios. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Ray Palacios.
Come on, guys.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last.
Put the sound in my headset.
There's a drive out to left center field.
Oh, man.
Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
And this one gets away.
Wonderful.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. 1-0 pitch on the way. Now a ball line foul up and over the Nationals dugout. A runner in scoring position with none out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
This could be an interesting night for him. He gives up the extra base hit, and then he makes a location pitch that he needs to make. If he does that consistently, he'll have a good night.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths.
That in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Underhanded flip, and not in time as the run scores. And
wonderful.
A disastrous time to uncork a wild pitch as the go-ahead run scores from third. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The next 3-2. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Terrible.
Settling in now, Bryce Harper.
Batting
He carries
third.
a batting line in the
Right
280s
fielder.
to begin this one.
Bryce Harper.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Well, Kingsley's a consistent and fair umpire, Matt. Sometimes he might give a little on the corners, but it doesn't ever seem to impact the game too much. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4,
Get him.
6, 3,
Got him.
and they turn the double play. And a look now at the hometown Nationals starting lineup. Who are you focused on?
Got out of that
Zach?
one.
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He was the catalyst for this ball club last month. He had an on-base percentage of over 400. And when you're doing that, you're really helping your team.
Ray Bynum started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1.
No, he did
Into
go
the
around.
windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
In under the hands with the fastball, it's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. Aquino is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More coming up from Nationals Park in just a moment.
Another wild pitch. They scored around.
Stepping up to the plate, Dwayne Dages. He's currently tied for second place on the team in home runs.
Dwayne Dages.
Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. And there's the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Third
baseman.
And the pitch.
Carmen Urbina.
Carmen Urbina comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time, and that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1-0 pitch on the way. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Oh,
bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Hard hit ball to short. Mathiasen gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Now at the plate, Big Dog Bobo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Bobo.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Didn't throw it 1 time.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I got to count 2-2.
Come on. Give me my pitch.
Swing and a miss on the
he got
slider,
me
and
with
that's
the
out
slider.
number 1. Didn't look to me like... At the plate, Christian Bethencourt. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Christian Bethencourt.
High pop-up. Schaefer is there for it. 1 out. Now in the box, Richie Arroyo.
Catcher, Richie Arroyo.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Here it comes on 1-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1-2. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Ray Palacios.
Ray Palacios.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0.
Kind of a surprise not to see a fastball on the first pitch there.
With.
The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out. Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
No doubt.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Down the first baseline, Chavez comes up with it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is up, 3 down. Striding in once again, Ramon Pulido. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside.
Come on, how's that a ball when he damn near ended up in the other batter's box trying to not swing at it? Whatever.
Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ramon Pulido is retired leading off the bottom of the 4th.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Bryce Harper.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field.
Really?
Looking up is Marisnik, and this
I'm
one
not
is
throwing a curveball again this game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Ray Bynum comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, that right there is perfect for taking the ball inside and shooting it the other way. You hear that terminology, hands inside the ball. The only way you're going to do that is to pull your hands in hard and stay inside the baseball. Nice piece of hitting.
Dwayne Dages is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Grounded to third. This could be two. To second for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in to try it again. Big dog Bobo. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 on now.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Carmen Urbina is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Out of play. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
That was the 4th foul ball in this at bat. He is really making him work.
He'll try it again. 3-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding in, Christian Bethancourt comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here it comes on 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... Digging in for his second at-bat, Richie Arroyo. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Moving under it, Aquino, 1 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ray Palacios. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here. Digging in once again, Ramon Pulido. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Ready on 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again. Hey, one thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
There's a good swing by Harper, but this will drift
I
foul
see him
off
looking
to
at
the
me.
right and out of play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Aquino looking up, and that one is gone. On a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Wow.
A 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Nats a 4-2 lead.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A little bouncer, foul ball, strike 2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a little blooper to center. Schaefer ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Brendan Calderon gets the call from 6-3, the final score today. Arroyo with his 4th win this season. Rodrigo Cabrera records the save, his 10th. So that's it for us this afternoon.
Absolutely terrible.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Yeah. Oh, great, Mets. This should be fun. Terrible. 3.12 ERA and 0-2 record.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball brings us to the great state of Florida and Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best starters around do battle next.
What are you doing, kitty? Why are you in here sitting in the chair?
And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen.
That's the guy you need to keep these in check. I'm having a terrible season. Of course, I start every season out terrible.
Striding into
then
the
I go
box,
on a 15-game winning streak.
Batista. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Juan Bautista.
Well, no, I've hovered around All-Star my whole career.
Swing, and that's hit out of play
recently, and I got knocked
into
around
the
last
plaza
game.
level. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Matt, this is an interesting club. I mean, they've been on a little bit of a losing streak. I know they won the last game, but I got to look at the overall body of work. They've just been struggling. They haven't played real well yet. Maybe winning that game is a sign of things turning for them. Maybe
Bryce
get
Harper
to be on the winning ways
game.
Instead of losing.
Throw on
I
to
knew I
first
should
in
have thrown those high
time, one away.
fastballs
And now a
inside, but he
chance
eyeballed
to
me.
meet the Mets. What's the key for them to win this series
how
opener,
I'm
Harold?
Well, for me in this game, it comes down to runners in scoring position. If you're able to pick up the runners in scoring position, clearly you're going to score runs, right? But there's many ways to do it. Just hit that ground ball up the middle when they're playing back with the runner on third, and before you know it, you've added on, and now you've allowed your pitcher to pitch his game. That's all they need to do.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Yeah, James Kingsley, solid umpire, and pretty universally appreciated around the game. Basically, he's not a guy you're ever dreading to see behind the plate.
1 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting a base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the 2-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is the start of him getting hot.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, David Tan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Inside here with the cutter as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
And that misses. 2-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Misses with a curveball that made him move his feet.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Here is Ari going back on it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Standing in, Johnny Marquez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First offering on its way. Runners on the move for second. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Into the box now, Antonio De Jesus. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
If this second inning is any indication of what we're going to see, he's got this hitter 0-2. He really learned from his last outing when he lost. He is way more aggressive now, coming right after guys and throwing strikes.
And he got him.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Now at the plate, Carmen Valentin. As we take a look at the splits between April and May. Into the windup and the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Slow roller back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Steven Souza. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fouled back. And the pitch. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Schaefer will put this one away, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. It remains 1. Stepping into the box, Big Dog Bobo.
Catcher, Big Dog Bobo.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Oh.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, another thing I look at is we're in May right now, and that's usually when you make adjustments. But this club, they're playing good ball. They've got a little bit of a lead, not big, but you're in first place and you're playing good ball, so you don't make a lot of changes. We see it around the league, but this team doesn't need to make them right now.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over.
2 strikeouts.
Gene Segura standing in. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Gene Segura.
And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That was a strike.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets
Got
him
him
swinging for the first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Standing in now, Mac Ware.
Catcher, Mac
As the first
Ware.
pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Ball 2.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Now batting.
Into the box now,
Catcher.
Juan Bautista. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 2 out, nobody on. Now a sinker falls in there for a called strike, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And that one stayed too low apparently. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. This is pulled into right. Irizarry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jermaine Smith. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Smith.
Right there for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Digging in to try it again. David Tan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Irizarry is in his tracks now, and that's out number 2. Striding in once again, Johnny Marquez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Johnny Marquez.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
2 outs, bases empty, and I got one of my power guys at the plate. This is where you let it fly right here. Give me a home run or a double. Give me some kind of extra base hit here.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
And that's over. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
That is a filthy combination. High 90s with the fastball and then that nasty curveball. It's almost unhittable, almost unfair to the hitter.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And another foul ball. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory. Ready for another chance. Antonio De Jesus. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Antonio De Jesus.
Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Hard hit ball to second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carmen Valentin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First things first, here's a throw over and the runner back. Here comes the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Now a throw over to first and the runner back safely. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. cue shot here out towards short. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. Digging in, Steven Souza. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Steven Souza.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Not close. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind an account 2-0.
A high fastball is in there.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
And this is fouled at the plate. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Nope. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
The shortstop, number 9.
Gene Segura is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here, and he will make it up to third here. Good instincts to take off on what should be scored a passed ball. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Zunino gathers it, and he makes the throw to first. Segura is retired, 2 down now. Standing in, Mac Ware, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
There's 2 outs and 2 runners in scoring position. I don't care if it's the pitcher or not. He's got to treat him like another hitter. You can't let him beat you here. This is a big at bat.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as they'll get it. For the Mets, they trail things here 2-0.
Up next for the Marlins.
At the plate,
Pitcher.
Big Dog Bobo.
Bobo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing at a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Digging in once again, Juan Bautista. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
That one's in there, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Line toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. He takes the turn and heads for second. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, and he's safe.
This guy smokes this thing,
get a triple out of that?
all the way around the third. So far, they've posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands 90 feet away now, and they should be able to push him across.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Yeah, a leadoff triple.
Smith.
Just what I needed.
In now, Jermaine Smith. Here's a first pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And that misses 1-1.
Boy, he's got to want that pitch right there. I know he's been getting a few tonight already, but man, he's around the plate, he's consistent, but like any pitcher, you want all the calls.
Garcia is there. Let's see if they try it. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base.
Now batting.
Ready once again, David Tan. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Here's the 0-2. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Johnny Marquez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. Digging in and looking for more, Antonio De Jesus. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
Grounded to third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single. Ready for another shot now. Carmen Valentin. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And there he goes towards second. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. 1 run, 4 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answers for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. De Jesus is on his way home. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now.
That was his 600th RBI of his.
Your attention, please.
Now the Miami managers up out of the 3-2, the finish in tonight's game. The Miami Marlins earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Big Dog Bobo wins his 3rd of the season. George Badalucco closes the door for the
5
save,
hits, 2
his
runs,
10th. So that's a
strikeouts.
wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth,
Terrible.
Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more...
Terrible. What? No. Huh? Yeah.
First opened back in 2012. A look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show is next. And there's a look at the starter this lineup will match up against as you take a look at his line on the right side of your screen. Into the box now, Woody Francis, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 28.
This is line to left. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Well, that's a line drive to left field on a ball that was right down the middle. I know it's early in the game, and sometimes hitters will tell you what a pitcher has. If he doesn't start to put that ball in the corners, it's going to be a short game for him.
This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They've been on a real nice run of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get the 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500. Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, they're not going to run. I mean, they don't put a lot of pressure on you trying to steal bases. They'll take the extra base if they need to, but they don't run much. They're a team that sits there. They're going to be a lot base to base, rely a lot on the power. This is a total contrast to what we've been seeing throughout the league the last couple of years.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Swing and a miss, strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
That pitch right there just locked him up. A curveball that doesn't break, a little front door curveball. You're looking for it to go back out over the plate, and it doesn't. It just locks you up as a hitter.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over. 1 left for the Cardinals, and now the Marlins. At the plate, Mario Pereira, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Well, let's take a look at the Marlins defense, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that stationed standard baseball.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Stepping up now, Phil Perez. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that'll just elude his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, there's another single. Now they're first and second, one out. You better get this guy early, though. That's what the good ones do. They settle in. You better take advantage while you have him in trouble.
Standing in now, Emmett Christensen. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field.